work out here. No slacking.
Hello guys, it's your boy D Valo and I'm active. These are the big fights that I look forward to. Adrian Broner will be fighting Adrian Granados this Saturday on the 18th. Adrian Broner on my left here, he's been out of the ring for 10 months now and he's ready to come back to make a statement. He is a 5-weight champion and he is a very talented individual. His opponent on the other hand is Adrian Granados. From what I've known about him, he's won 18 and lost 4 and drawn 2. But I will get on to him a little bit later. Back to Adrian Broner now, who is probably the one that we most likely know. He is, as I said, very talented, but he's also quite a show-off. And in his fights, he very much puts on a show for the fans. But that being his part of his personality has also been his biggest fault. Out of his 32 wins, he has lost 2. And in those fights, didn't perform his best, lost a fight. Adrian Broner, even though he's very talented, very technical, fast hands, footwork, combinations, the whole lot, I think the biggest fault with him is himself. It's his very loud personality, which is okay when he's winning, but it's not so good when he's losing. He has lost to Sean Porter, who was another top welterweight, and in that fight he was wrestling way too much. He got knocked down. And in that fight he looked vulnerable. He looked vulnerable to persistent pressure. When he's allowed to fight at his own pace, he will dismantle his opponents. But when they're just coming at him all the time, he struggles. He's also lost to Maidana, who, to be fair, probably has the most power in the welterweight division, especially at that time in 2013. But he got knocked down twice in that fight. He also was vulnerable to persistent pressure. Now this leads me on to talk about Adrian Granados. Brings me nicely. As I said, I'd come back to him. He's won 18 and lost 4 and drawn 2. But the interesting thing about this fight here on the right is that he upset Amr Imran, who was a top welterweight coming up. And it was a crazy fight. This guy had DB, was much taller than him, had such a long reach. He wasn't supposed to win that fight, but he did with determination, skill, and his inside work was very good. And he's the type of person that likes to come forward and throw punches on the inside. He's exactly the type of fighter which Adrian Broner has had problems with. So what do I think is going to happen? Well, Adrian Broner, since his losses and through his time, he has suffered from depression and he has quite self-destructed and got to low points in his life where he wanted to even commit suicide. But after coming out of that now, he feels like he's a completely changed man. He says he no longer wants to showboat. He wants to show people that he is the new Broner. So in this fight, I think he has a lot to prove to himself more than to his fans. But I think that he will come on to trumps on this night. I think Granados is a good matchup for him. And he cannot be blamed he cannot be accused of cherry picking because this guy is no pushover. But I think this will be a fight for him to prove to himself that he's a new man. He's got much more of a calm temperament. And I think when this guy adds that calm temperament to his game, I can't see anybody beating him because he's very talented, as I've said before. So this will be an interesting fight which is going on this Saturday. Broner against Granados. Will Broner perform to the best of his ability and beat Granados, or will the show get to him and will he be back to his old showboating self? I doubt it, but I want to see this fight very much because Granados was just I wouldn't say a nobody, but he was just an upcoming, and he beat a prodigy. So this is not just Adrian Broner cherry picking a fight. This guy has proven something and he's hungry and he's younger. So this will be a good fight, and it's the ones that I like to watch. So I just wanted to update you guys with this one that's coming up this Saturday, the 18th. So make sure you tune in if you want to see a good fight. It's your boy D Vallo, and I'm out.